Yet Douglas Burton said Nigeria's leaders deny millions of their citizens have been displaced and got rid of many of the camps where they were sheltering to make the problem disappear.
The government in Kaduna doesn't acknowledge them. The Governor Nasser El-Rufai says we don't have IDP camps.
And by IDPs, you mean internally displaced people?
Internally displaced people, correct. So by dissolving them or forcing them to close, there's no point for humanitarian aid. The victims have to go live with friends and family in the area. It doesn't mean they're not IDPs, but they're barely surviving by staying with friendly communities.
So you just make the problem go away. Pretend the camps aren't there, get rid of the camps, force people to find refuge in people's homes or wherever they can.
The Nigerian government takes this problem on the way some of American politicians do. They declare war on the language. So they attack the problem by cutting down speech. You can't call it terrorism. We can't talk about terrorism anymore. We have to call it insecurity, which is a euphemism. That's absurd. It's an abstraction. It's not insecurity, it's terrorism. Call it what it is.
Burton is a former magazine writer and editor, but these days he writes mostly about Nigeria for anyone who's credible and cares.
Why Nigeria? Why does it matter to you?
I had a health crisis 4 years ago. I was in the hospital for about 4 weeks. And as I was recovering, I had a thought, I might not get out of here, but if I do, I want to do something significant with my life.
Leaving that star, okay.
That turned into the untold story of Nigeria's forgotten Christians and the rise of Islamic terror in Africa, after he heard a talk from a Nigerian pastor who was visiting D.C.
As I got more deeply into it and I started to see the pictures of the atrocities, then I was just blown away. I thought, this is too tragic, this is too horrific, and the mainstream media is not covering it. People don't know about it. I've got skills, I've got experience, and this is what I got to use my skills for.
And now you've built a team.
Yes, some of them are citizen journalists, and they're in the killing zones of Nigeria.
The killing zones, just the sound of that is chilling.
It should be. The world needs to know what's really happening.